Hello everyone, I'm at DFW, Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, and today I'm flying on Spirit Airlines. Is this ultra low-cost carrier as bad as everyone says? We will find out today. I was making plans to fly home to San Jose, California from the Airliners International Convention at Dallas-Fort Worth. Flying on a Sunday evening out of the American Airlines mega hub, I expected high fares. Naturally, American Airlines wanted $453 one way on a 7 p.m. departure on a Sunday. Spirit Airlines started service to San Jose earlier in the month, was offering an extremely competitive fare at $150 that departed just 2 hours earlier. Naturally, I wouldn't pass up potentially saving $300. Spirit is an ultra-low-cost carrier, or an ULCC, which means that if you want more than just a randomly assigned seat and one personal item, you choose to purchase what you need. I went with the Just For You option, which included seat assignment, Zone 2 boarding, and one checked bag for $79. If you rather carry on, it's $5 more. Spirit is also known for their big front seat. It's not first class, it does not offer any amenities, it's just a big front seat. Of course, I chose that for another $51. These bag prices aren't cheap, are they? I was offered Wi-Fi and waived change fee, but I skipped them. Final total came to $280 out the door. By comparison, American's starting price was $453, and that's without extra legroom seat or a checked bag. The final price difference would have been around $230. I arrived at DFW's Terminal E plenty early. There was no line at the self-check-in kiosks. I was most impressed with the automated baggage check. After scanning my ID, a photo was taken for matching. Since I have never used this type of automated kiosk before, I didn't know how it worked. Fortunately, someone was there to help.
I'll stand right there, it's gonna take a picture.
Oh. After going through security, I was immediately at the Spirit gate area, which was convenient. Next to my gate E31 was the Plaza Premium Lounge, which is an American Express Platinum Partner Lounge, another point of convenience. Unfortunately, the lounge was super tiny, so there was a waiting list. Food selection was rather limited, though they do have hot food, and there was no bathroom. I was very disappointed. My flight was on an A320ceo, registered N653NK, a Mobile, Alabama American-built Airbus delivered in 2018. It was scheduled to be an A320neo, so I was a bit disappointed at the equipment swap. Pre-boarding began at 30 minutes prior to departure, followed by Zone 1. There were about 20 to 30 people in Zone 1, and most of them had rollerboards. There are 2 rows of big front seats on the A320. There's no divider with the standard seats. As the name suggests, it is just a big front seat, though there is a lot of legroom. There are no amenities whatsoever. I don't know what this little tab is for, because there's no cocktail tray. The seat does not recline, there's no in-seat power, no bottle holder, but the table is in the armrest.
Just a few minutes here, we'll be on our way. 3 hours and 18 minutes flight time, wheels up to wheels down. It's a little bit cooler over in San Jose.
Boarding completed 7 minutes before departure, and the forward door closed 1 minute after. Boarding was very quick given most people did not have rollerboards. As you recall, checking in was cheaper than carrying on. It's amazing that not having to deal with bags in the overhead significantly expedites boarding. We pushed back from the gate 3 minutes early. Despite an early pushback, we made a long 15-minute taxi from the east side of the airport on the South Bridge to runway 1A left on the west side. Did I mention DFW is a big airport? After lifting off runway 1A left, we turned west towards the setting sun. I had hoped my T-Mobile service offered free Wi-Fi as a partner benefit. No such luck. While the Wi-Fi portal offered a flight tracker, there's no entertainment streaming to your own device. If I had flown on American, then yeah, I would have had free Wi-Fi and free entertainment. As soon as the seatbelt light went off, the Buy On Board service started. Everyone around me bought something. Even though I wasn't hungry, just for you my viewers, I bought a cafe snack box for $9. I was glad I brought my own bottle of soft drink, since I thought the $4 the airline charges for a can of soda on board was way overpriced. However, my $9 snack box was pretty good value. Beer and wine cost between $9 and $12, while individual snack items cost $4 to $5. Flight attendants were doing brisk sales as I keep on seeing folks coming back up to purchase more items. Flight attendants were also proactive in picking up trash. En route, we flew along the south rim of the Grand Canyon, and it was a beautiful sight. One hour before landing, flight attendants came by for another round of drink and snack sales. This was followed by what I call a comedy routine, which was basically a sales job bringing brand awareness to passengers, including encouraging people to apply for the Free Spirit MasterCard. Those that answered trivia questions correctly and filled out the credit card application were rewarded with bonus points to their frequent flyer account. We soon descended over the snowy Sierra Nevadas in Southern California. It was still snowing late June, to the Central Valley, and approached San Jose from the south over Gilroy and Morgan Hill. Touched down on runway 30 left at San Jose 3 hours and 10 minutes after departing DFW.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spirit Airlines would like to be the first to welcome you to San Jose, local time 6:31 p.m. At this time,
we quickly parked at our gate 7. The aircraft is to continue to Las Vegas after about a 50-minute stop. The wait for my checked bag at baggage claim was rather long at 20 minutes. Given the airline basically encourages people to check bags instead of carrying on, they got to do better on delivering checked bags quickly, as this is where most passengers would leave with their final impression. Having said that, I was overall impressed with this ultra low-cost carrier. Ground staff and flight attendants were helpful and friendly, and the flight operated efficiently both at the gate and on board. And the comedy routine kept everyone entertained at the end of the flight. Spirit bringing low-cost competition to American's Fortress hub at DFW is great for consumers. For me, as a flyer at San Jose where Southwest is king, I am glad Spirit is making an inroad here in the Silicon Valley, because I would not hesitate to fly them again.